Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 18th, 2023. And ladies and gentlemen, I had a good day until I read something horrible. Something upsetting. It's not a happy day anymore. The weather sucks, and this bad news that happened. It was confirmed and official that from Tony Khan that the current Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, one half, and former Impact Wrestling's World Tag Team Champions, Jay Briscoe, just passed away, age 38. The guy just passed away. It's upsetting. It's upsetting to hear because I'm a wrestling fan. I didn't watch a lot of Briscoe matches. But when they came to Impact Wrestling, I knew who they were. And I got excited when they came to Impact Wrestling. They won the tag team titles. It was pretty cool to see. And Jay Briscoe was the one that won the Ring of Honor World Championship. And he passed away. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people from different wrestling companies, AEW, WWE, they all comment, even Impact Wrestling, they all comment and saying their rest in peace, saying a whole bunch of things for Jay Briscoe, because ladies and gentlemen, they all loved him and all that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I was surprised that NXT, WWE even talk about it, because in the commentary, they didn't say the Ring of Honor superstar. They just said they heard it from the wrestling community, everybody from the wrestling community, and they paid their respects to Jay Briscoe that he passed away. And I'm guessing everybody in every wrestling company seen what Jay Briscoe could do in the ring and all that stuff. And some of them wrestled Jay Briscoe from AEW, Impact Wrestling, and maybe some people from WWE when they started from Ring of Honor or any type of indie wrestling that Jay Briscoe was in. So, rest in peace to Jay Briscoe. It's upsetting that he died when he was 38 years old. 38! And ladies and gentlemen, he had the biggest connection with his brother. A big bond with his brother. Wrestling with him everywhere. Every company, they're always together. They're winning championships. And then this guy dies. Jay Briscoe dies while he's a champion with his brother. I think Mark Briscoe should be really upset. I know he is. I hope he is good. But ladies and gentlemen, I feel if AEW or Tony Khan strips Mark Briscoe of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles, I think that's disrespectful for a passed away guy. Like, that's disrespectful. I think it is. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it is. I understand that Ring of Honor needs a championship because they're going to do their weekly show soon, and they have a pay-per-view coming up. But I don't think you should, I think Mark Briscoe should keep those tag titles and you guys get new ones. And he could put it on his wall to remember him by. Or they get replica belts. That's what WWE does. Every time somebody wins a championship, they get replica belts. I don't know if Ring of Honor does the same thing. But ladies and gentlemen, rest in peace to Jay Briscoe. It's upsetting to hear. I've seen a couple of matches on Ring of Honor. I put it on sometimes. But I watched the matches that he was in Impact Wrestling when they came into 2022, winning the tag titles against the Good Brothers and all that stuff. It's upsetting. But we do have NXT to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still waiting for the debuts of this New Japan Pro Wrestling guy, Carl Fredericks, and Dragon Lee. They both said they signed a contract to WWE and they're supposed to start somewhere in January. It's almost the end of January. Where the heck are these guys? Why they're not making their debuts? We got the return of Tyler Bates. That's cool and all, but I want to see Dragon Lee. I've never seen this guy wrestle. And I want to see it. I want to see it. And I want to see more independent wrestling guys show up on NXT more than these guys that first time ever be in WWE or any wrestling ring. Most of these guys that is on the show been in wrestling for a year, but there's some new guys that is going to maybe start and they never been in the wrestling ring at all. The only time they've been in wrestling ring is when they do their training. So ladies and gentlemen, to start off NXT, I thought there was going to be a segment, but there wasn't. We have a tag team match. Axiom and Apollo Crews versus Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. The winner of that match, it was a pretty decent match, was Axiom and Apollo Crews, because Apollo Crews did a little cheating, I guess. I didn't see what happened. I didn't see who wins this match, because I thought Alba Fire will win this match. We had Sol Roca versus Alba Fire, but somehow Sol Roca wins the match. Because of the distraction of Island Dawn, Alba Fire is turning evil because she got sprayed in the face with the some mist. But what is going to happen here? I think, because ladies and gentlemen, Alba Fire was threatening a referee, but Katana Chance and Kaden Carter helped her and make sure she didn't get kicked out of NXT. But she says she wants the NXT Women's Tag Team titles, but she doesn't have a partner. But my prediction is that Alba Fire might be mind controlled because of the miss by Island Dawn, and they're going to go for the tag team titles and win them. I think I'm going too overboard with the predictions. Oh yeah, before we get to the other matches of NXT, I'm going to do a old school predictions for the Royal Rumble. Because the Royal Rumble is a big show, and we might see some returns or debuts from the NXT stars from the women's side and the men's side, and maybe during the other matches, the pitch black match and the championship matches. But I want to do a prediction. Me and Gremlin 13 are not going to be betting on this one. I just want to do a prediction. So on Friday, next Friday, because I want everything to be official. Everything to be official for the Royal Rumble. Because if I do it on Thursday, Friday Night SmackDown is on Friday, they might add another matchup. So I don't want to do that. So I want to wait until the Royal Rumble at the end of SmackDown. So we're going to have a separate video to do my predictions. So how I'm going to do my predictions, I'm going to predict the championship matches and the pitchback match. But with the Royal Rumble match, I got 3 picks. My real pick, who I think is going to win, number 2 is the return and the debuts, and number 3 is a jobber on the both men's and women's. So that's going to happen there. Then we have Gallus versus Brooke Jensen and Josh Briggs, and some reason they had to rip off the mats near the entranceway, but they did a double team. I forgot which one who did what, but they did a back body drop on Brooks Jensen. Almost forgot who it was, and then he landed on his back. He couldn't get up. He can't stand up. But Josh Briggs is the one that lost the match because Brooke Jensen was injured. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Gallus, and we heard that Paul and Haley and Kanita James will have a tag team match next week. And I don't think Josh Briggs thinks it's a good idea. We have Thea Hale will be versing Valentina Flores in a match. And ladies and gentlemen, Lopez came out to try to use some brass knucks. Well, she gave Flores the brass knucks. And Flores did not want to use the brass knucks, so she threw that brass knucks out, and Thea Hale finally wins a match on TV. Interesting, finally. Then we had Tyler Bate versus Javier Barnell. We were about to hear this guy sing. Yes, we were about to hear this guy sing Christmas songs. It's been 2 weeks since Christmas. Or 3 weeks, something like that. Why in the world are you going to listen to your Christmas songs? And he says he was top 40. If you go on Spotify, you don't know what the heck is Javier's music is. That's not top 40. I think he's not even in any top. Not even top hundreds. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match is the returning Tyler Bates. And then we have Roxanne Perez and Laura Valkyrie. Will be versing Toxic Attraction. I did not finish my my list here. But that's okay. I already knew who they versed. They fought Toxic Attraction. But, ladies and gentlemen, Laura, she got distracted with Cora Jade. They fought in backstage. And then JC Jane accidentally hit Gigi Dolan. And then Roxanne Perez with her Pop Rocket Sunset Flip. She gets the win for her team. But, ladies and gentlemen, now we heard that at Vengeance Day, we're going to see a North American Championship match. It'll be Wes Lee versus Dijak. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, ladies and gentlemen, leave the comments and say rest in peace to Jay Briscoe. He was a hell of a wrestler, and ladies and gentlemen, rest in peace to Jay Briscoe. That's all for me today. Time is out. Bye-bye.